Fall is almost here, and for some people that means the leaves are changing colors and it's time to go get your pumpkin spice lattes. I grew up in a place where we didn't have leaves changing colors. We had rocks and weeds and one tumbleweed that kind of just blew across the street. So this is a fall makeup tutorial inspired by the death of all plant life and the crippling reality that global warming is destroying everything that we love. So we're going to start off with our foundation, and we're just going to do a pretty generous coating all over and blend all of this in so that you have one nice color. Now that everything is blended, we're going to add some more colors. So I've got my palette here, and we're just going to take some of the lighter colors and highlight, and then we're going to do a little bit of contour. So I like to highlight right above my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. And then right underneath where my jawbone is. And then we're just gonna blend this into our foundation. When I'm putting on makeup, I like to visualize my father crying and his heart breaking just a little more, because I'm sure he's thrilled that this is the path that I've taken for my life. Now we're gonna take some contour, and this is just a contour stick from City Color. And then a little bit right in the middle of the neck. This helps kind of make it look smaller. Up into the eyebrows. And then we're just going to keep going with this right over the eyebrows, because I'm going to kind of create a shape like a tree. And then blend all of your contour in. Now I'm going to take a eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to use this as a little bit of a reference guide for kind of my forehead area and what I'm trying to create here. So we just want to create a tree coming out, and this is a really dead, old tree, something you'd see in, like, you know, a horror movie. Straight lines don't really matter because it's dead, you know. You can create like claws coming off of it. You can really create whatever shape you want, but I do want to create this mask around my forehead. And then you're going to want to drag this line all the way down to the base of your nose. Now it's time for some color, because, you know, we have to have a little bit of color in all of our dead. Now, when I think of fall, traditionally I think of like reds and oranges, I think of like pumpkin. Got a cream eyeliner here, and I'm going to start off with a base of orange, and I'm going to do this just where my brow bone is. I'm going to create this shape here, and then I'm going to pull all of this down into my lid. And we're going to use a little bit of yellow right in the inner corner of your eye, and this kind of will help brighten all of it up. And then we're going to take our brown eyeshadow, and we're going to use that on the corners of the eye. And then we're going to blend all of this into a crease. Bringing this crease straight down into my nose contour. Now we're going to do our wing. Now a traditional wing is just so low-key for this look. So what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like a leaf shape. So it's going to be branching off from any one of your branches here in your eye. This is a gel waterproof liner. It's very, very expensive. I got it from the dollar store. So we're just going to create this leaf, and we're starting with brown. And then we'll work some other colors into it. So just make sure to fill all of that in. So you want it to get wider as it goes out and thinner as it gets closer to your eye, because you want it to kind of resemble a wing. You want people to know what you're doing, you know. You don't want to look like a crazy person when you go to Starbucks and you have this wing on your face, this very elegant, beautiful wing that looks like a leaf, and, you know, you're ordering your drink and people are going to look at you like you're crazy. Now we're going to add just a little bit of color. We're going to use the same set of cream eyeliners. I'm going to use a light green to start so that we're building the color. And we're just going to do it right in the middle, because we want it to look like there's still a little bit of life left in this poor little dead leaf, and as it's expanding outwards, it's just dying and there's nothing left. Now we're going to take some shimmery eyeshadow and we're just going to create some more definition throughout our whole eye. Now we're going to take some of our oranges. I'm going to do kind of a lighter peach to start, and I'm going to do that right on my lid here. Now we're going to take a little bit of our darker orange and we're going to put that right underneath where our cut crease was and just continue that all the way around. You don't want to be a basic white girl bitch who goes out in plain makeup in those amber tones that everybody else does. It's just so traditional. Now we're going to use kind of a thinner brush here with a sharper edge, and we're going to use that and we're going to take one of our shimmery browns here and we're just going to exaggerate our cut crease here. Now we're going to go through on our wing and we're going to take a little bit of this kind of minty green here, just kind of dab it on there. Now we're going to take some black liquid liner and we're really going to just exaggerate this wing, and we're going to create the exact shape of our leaf. Well, I fucked up, but that's okay because the glorious thing about makeup is that you can just cover up your mistakes. So now we're going to do that to the other side. We're going to add just a little more color into here with one of our darker greens. Now it's time to move on to your cheekbones. Now we're going to take our bronzing brush here, and you can take any color that you want. Kind of a darker color would be preferred, but we're going to start with a light one right now to really hollow out. And now we're going to take a nice dark brown color and we're going to continue contouring so that we have these really sunken in cheekbones. Now we're going to take a little bit of pure white contour foundation and we're going to put that just right underneath our eyebrows. Now we're going to set our entire face with kind of an overall peachy tone and just set all the areas that do not have eyeshadow on them. You want to cover up anything that has your contour. Don't do your forehead. You don't need to worry about that. You don't want to mess all that up. We're going to use kind of a nude color to first line our lips. Line them however big or small you want. I really enjoy having dick-sucking lips. Now we're going to do a nice dark red. This is by NYX. We're just going to go over our whole lip. Miranda sings realness. And now if you want to be really creative, you can finish this whole look off with a little bit of white right here above your brows. Then we're going to take some gray. I'm just going to blend it right in here. Now the last thing that I always do is I finish my looks with my eyebrow because, you know, if I fucked it up too bad, at least I got to see everything completed before the eyebrow was fucked up. So we're just going to do a really, really thick eyebrow. Now because it's getting into fall, if by some chance we are to have a nice cool fall, we want to have really big, thick ass brows to help us get through the fall and through the winter. It's like having a winter coat on your face. Last thing, we're going to take our marker here. We're going to draw a line right around our eye. We're just going to give ourselves a nice cat eye. And my signature little beauty mark. So there you have it. A very simple, elegant, out on the town, day fish, fall-inspired makeup tutorial. I hope you try it at home, and I hope that you absolutely love it and get tons of phone numbers from all the grocery store boys. There you have it.